Hello everyone, welcome to this video where I'm working on this Audi S3 Saloon. Wow, what a cool car this is. This is pretty much a really good daily run around, quick little pocket rocket is probably the best word to use for it because it's not really a hatchback. But this car is in with me today for, well, actually it's in for two things. Ambient lighting install and for a rear F1 brake light diffuser install. Now with that, I'm going to do it as two separate videos. So in this video, we'll be looking at the ambient lighting side, and in a future video, you can see how to do the rear diffuser as well. Without further ado, I'm basically going to show you guys around the car, and then we will look into discussing everything in regards to the work that's going to be required and all those kind of things. So let's have a look around. So as you guys know, this is an Audi S3. Pretty sure this is Nardo grey. It's a really nice clean interior. It's basically your standard Audi S3. This one does have the Bang & Olufsen sound system as well. There's a big box there. It's going to be in for a very nice transformation. I'm actually going to spend some time just clearing it all out, making sure the car's ready for my work. But yeah, as I mentioned in this video, going to be looking at stripping apart the interior, getting it ready for the ambient lighting install, because that one is something that's a bit more well known to me. And then after that, I'll be looking at tackling the rear diffuser. So without further ado, let's jump into attacking the interior. So as you all would have seen just then, to remove the door cards, it's fairly simple and easy. What you got to do basically is you got to have three tools: trim removal, two of them, and a Torx 30. I've got it attached to this drill. It's super easy. So we've got one screw just here underneath the handle, and we've got two more just underneath the back of this. So if you just pop one of these trim removal tools in, we'll be able to pull out the speaker grill. That gives us access to the two screws that are in here as well. So we can just use our T30s. Final one just over here. And then what I like to do here is just from the bottom corner here, get that trim tool in. You can use those trim tools to pop it all off, but this just makes it so much easier. Pop it off, disconnect the wire for the speaker and the door handle and the main module wiring, and we'll be able to take off the door card. Nice and simple. With the center console, it's pretty much just a matter of lifting it up with some trim removal tools and it will all unclip itself. There's a few wires that you need to disconnect, but that's it. It is actually freezing cold outside right now. I think it's 1 degree or maybe even 0. Let me just double check and show you guys, because yeah, 0 degrees, and that is what I'm working in. So I got all the heaters set up and everything. But right, let's talk about the door panels basically. So what we're going to do is we're adding a strip across this part just here. So in this hole right there, we are going to feed the strip through, which will basically come out here. That's going to allow us to do the line across the door, and it's just the wiring here, so the grill will fit back on nicely. So I'll bring you all in nice and close here. Let's have a look, shall we? So we're going to take the strip all the way through out to the other side. Now what I like to do here, flip the whole thing upside down. You might want to put some gloves on for this next part because you will be using your fingertips to press this in, but get that wedged in a little just to create a little bit of space. In fact, I like to take it all the way across just to kind of loosen up the material, and then press that back in. Now we need to get this end, which is where all the LED main chip and stuff is, I guess, and then we need to press that side in first. Now once that's in, we can bit by bit, you don't want to get it in too deep, you want it to still be just right at the top. Now from here, just loosen all that up again. Start pressing all of this in. Now once I'm about here, I like to snip this off at the end. I'm hoping the camera caught that because I just realized I had the screen off and I couldn't actually see where you guys were looking, but we've got that corner piece in there now. Take it all the way across, but here I'm just gonna bring this back around, just basically making sure I get it to go underneath the trim first, and then carry on with my process of pressing all of this in, and then voila, you have a nice little strip going all the way across. You can press it in a little bit more in certain areas just to get it a little bit more perfect of a finish. With this wire, we're going to connect it up to the actual module, which is super easy. We've got the connecting part of it here. This just gets connected up with that. So these two just get connected up like this. I'm going to prep this so it works with the T connectors. And I'll show you how we're going to set up the live and earth for each door. So the brown is the earth and the red and purple is the live. And this is the T connectors that we're going to be using. I like to just use the T connectors because it means everything's easily removable and attachable. It's just brilliant that way. And yeah, so I'm just going to connect this up now. So the kit comes with these little double-sided tape attachments as well. Just push this on somewhere. I know this is a safe spot for the front. We're going to have to just maneuver the wires around so it doesn't get caught up with the screw wires here. And that's how the T connectors look. So that will literally connect up with the ones inside of the door already. And then we're ready to put the door back on. So everyone, just catching up, basically talking about how I'm going to go about the wiring for this also. Inside here, just right there at the bottom, we've got this little plug. If you disconnect that plug, you can get access to the live and earth for the cigarette lighter. So the red is live, brown is earth. I'm just going to plug this back in. But that's basically allowed me to have access to two modules put in. One for the two on this side, so we're going to have a long strip going all the way across, and another one just on the side here, and then another one on the other side going all the way across. Now on this side, I did remove the panel, so there's two screws, well, two bolts holding it on. They're both 8 mils, one T20 just over in that corner, and then you can pop it all down. That was to make sure the strip wire that's going over to that corner, basically wanted to get there in the smoothest, simplest way. So that's all there now. I can basically start putting this all back together, and right at the end I want to put these strips into place along with the rear footwells just to tidy all of that up. So not too far away, you can see how this wire is going behind underneath the glove box and stuff, so it should look good. I'm excited. Not too long left now with this car and then we'll be all done. So here is another car that I did after that S3. This is an RS3, and with this we did a few different things. For example, the way it was stripped along the doors and on the dashboard. So have a look at that. This is another way of being able to do the full ambient lighting install. So everyone, I've actually done the rear diffuser install and the ambient lighting install now, and this car's come out looking pretty awesome. So we're gonna call it a day there now. I'm finished off with the car, super happy with that, and yeah, the car's ready to get picked up. If this is something that you've liked and you wanted to support the channel, thumbs up and subscribe. But if it's something that you would like to get done to your car, hit me up on Instagram and we can take things from there. You can also email me or send me a message on Facebook. There's plenty of ways. I'll be honest, I get a lot of messages, so it is one that I might not always respond straight away on. Links for everything are in the description down below. But for now everyone, I look forward to seeing you all in the future. Take care. Bye.